And so when you see the Los Angeles thing, it transcends farming. It was like an electric shock to the whole green DEI mentality. And you started to learn certain things about it. It was a pastime of very elite, wealthy people. So suddenly they were saying, there's no police protection. My house burned down, but I had a safe and I had Krugerrands and gold and all these things. And people are, well, what did you think when you voted to decriminalize looting and theft to $950? And then they said, well, we cleaned out all of our area around our house, but the city owned and the county owned that hill, and they said the milk vetch was a protected species of bush, so they never cleaned it off, and the fire came right up and it burned the milk vetch and then burned my house down. Yes, that's what it does when some people come in and they try to sue the city and say that's a milk vetch protected species. And it was like, oh, wow. The mayor doesn't know anything about fire. We have 100, the fire chief has 100 fire vehicles that are sitting there with no money to repair them. And she says that her job starts when the water comes out the hydrant. And the deputy mayor of safety is under house supervision because and they think, well, who hired these people? You did, because they fit a particular ideology whose consequences you're never subject to, because your zip code, your money, your degree, your network of friends protects you from that. And that was a shock. When you look at the whole California disaster of pain, 13.3% top income tax, second highest gas tax, fourth highest sales tax, 45th in test scores. As you look at how some of the traffic magazines rate our freeways, about 48, you ask that question, then you start to say, Nancy Pelosi, Barbara Boxer, Dianne Feinstein, Kamala Harris, Jerry Brown, Gavin Newsom, they're all from the same place. They're all from the same class. They're all very wealthy. They all have estates. And I could go to cabins living in a $9 million home. Jerry's got a big Grass Valley estate. Feinstein had one of the most beautiful homes at Tahoe. Barbara Boxers at Rancho Mirage. But their policies made sure that people where I live can't buy a house because of the regulations. It's so hard to do. Or they made sure that food is very expensive, or there's no natural gas. And because it doesn't affect them, because they have enough money that they don't really care about the rates. They can either get their income and capital gains or get right up, but they don't really worry about it. And then something like Los Angeles happens, and now that everybody's dumbfounded. Oh my God, I'm not insulated from this. No, you're not, because you, meaning the people of Los Angeles, you voted for a city council that has 14 people out of 15 in the same party. You voted for a state governance. Forget about whether Democrats or Republicans, but everybody knows under our system, you want 50-50 or 40-60 or some kind of diversity of thought. But we have no statewide attorney general, controller, lieutenant governor, all one party. Supermajorities in the legislature, one party. 9 out of 52 congressional seats are Republicans. 14 out of 15 people on the city council, same party. It could go on, but when you have that monolithic monopoly of thought, and you can get away with it because the state is so wealthy, and you've got all these tech, $9 trillion here in market capitalization. You inherited this wonderful UC system, state college system, water project center from a very different type of generation, which you now denigrate. The old nutty Republicans, or, that was a Ronald Reagan, George Mason, Pete Wilson project. This is where we're in on a state level and a national level. There's a complete re-examination right now of what we've seen. And it's not a political thing. It's more of a cultural, social counter-revolution. Now, I think it's kind of be boiled down as these people are not capable people. They're very dangerous people. And the fact that where they went to college, or what color their skin is, or what sexual orientation they are, we don't care. We don't care what their resumes say. We just want to judge people on what they do. And they're found wanting. that was what the election, I think, was about. It wasn't so much about Donald Trump, it was about this stuff that I'm talking about.